Hello, hello. Oh, dang, I forgot that I already pushed the start button. I was testing something. Holy moly, what's going on? Sorry about that. A little rough start to the week here. But now, badoom, bada bing, bada boom. Alright, getting it going. It's only been a couple of minutes. Not a big deal. Not too shabby. All right. Totally forgot I had clicked go on that. All right, we'll be starting here shortly and just double checking my mic because OBS gave me a double input the other day and it sounded like I was a robot on the stream. Sounded kind of funny, but it's all good. Anyways, let's get this bitch started. Hope y'all having a wonderful Monday. Happy Monday. Happy all that. What's the deal? Let's see. It's Z-Rex, your boy, coming at you live. What's today? The 2nd of August already. 2021. Oh, I'm so glad July is over. That was a hell of a month for me. Let's see here. Just setting up stuff, watching my frames. Looks like we're all good, man. I don't have any dropped frames. How beautiful is that? Thank you, internet gods. All right, let's get into this. Let's talk about some... Oh, crap. Let's go to the live scene before I forget. What is this crap? Why is it showing all of this? What is going on? See, OBS... I swear, dude. I don't know what is going on with OBS, but it is just like straight up breaking on me and just being really stupid all the time. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's doing this. Whatever. I'm gonna have to change this up or something. Oh my god. See, I can't get no love. See, like, why is this over here? Well, I guess... No, I want a new source. I want the other display, dude. There we go. There it is. Not this one. What the fudge packing, dude? This is so stupid, OBS. Why are you being like this? So you do like an update and then it just like totally screws everything up. No figure. Isn't that usually how it always happens? Alright, bear with me here. I'm just trying to set it up how I had it. Like that, I believe. Alright, that looks pretty damn close. Close enough, as we like to say a lot. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that little rough start there. Alrighty then. Now we're getting started for real. What's up? Let's go with Mama Bear. Jesus. What's Mama Bear doing here? Mama Bear is breaking this trend line, not surprisingly. We were looking for a little bit of a pullback off of this anyway, so that's kind of losing the momentum here. It looks like, I mean, we had this rounded, we were talking about yesterday, this little rounded kind of formation on the RSI, and now the momentum has been sucked away and is gone from the bulls on the low time frame. Let's see if the daily can keep the momentum up for now. I would be a little bit concerned about this. I don't know. I'm not sold on that this is the local bottom yet. We don't have enough confirmation. Yes, we do have some nice daily candles, all that good stuff, blah, 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 but we're kind of just like in the range, like I was talking about yesterday, and this super aggro pump to the top is a little bit concerning. And so here we are rolling over, and I would consider this a formal break of this trend line, and I would pretty much consider this iced for now until we get back above like 42,000, and I wouldn't be surprised to see us work our way back down to 37,000 handle. We've got, yeah, this is looking a little heavy, guys. I'd be a little cautious here for another $2,000-3,000 lower. and then we'll probably have to reassess. What would change my mind on that? Daily or even a 458 close above like 40,500 roughly would probably do it. Let's see. Yeah, it's not great. This is already kind of starting to look like some there's a rounded topness. Let's see if bulls can hold on right here though, not make a new low right here against this like 38,888, all the eights. Then maybe we can get a little bit of rally pumping out of this. But I don't know, something just does not rub me the right way with this super aggro pump off these lows. It seems mostly just like emotional buying and some pent up hopium. Is kind of what it seems like to me that got released over the last 10 days or so. Actually, let's go look at that. Bitcoin Fear Greed Index. I'm just kind of curious. Neutral, so it's not even greedy yet, and it was yesterday. You can see we are flippity flopping all over the place. Let's go to the 3 month, the 1 year, and just right in the middle. Nothing too crazy there. So yeah, as long as we're still kind of same as yesterday, as long as we're just kind of holding up on this horizontal right here, it's okay. I do think it is going to come down and test though. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a little test into the middle of this range, even around like 36,000. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Let's see what futures are doing. Yeah, they're okay. The futures are all right. Nothing really definitive yet on the futures. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, kind of showing this same little rounded top formation. And the momentum has been gone on the RSI for a while since back over here. And still barely maintaining it on the DMI for now. We'll see how that carries over today. Vol flash on a big rally like this, that is definitely note for caution. The last time we had one of those was back over here in June, last June, almost a year ago, before the pump really started happening. Just a short time ago, not even a year, we were at 235 bucks. Pretty crazy, huh? And the time before that, we get a little vol flash here before a little dumpy McDumpson, another 50%, and right here. So again, this is a neutral. This doesn't have any directional bias on it. It is interesting that it's flashing after this gigantic rally, though. So it's like as this was going up, we were getting lower and lower vol, and everyone was just accepting the hopium pumpage. And here we are now, kind of major resistance. I mean, we haven't done much in the overall, like in the larger structure, just like yesterday we were talking about. I mean, we're still just range bound since the mid-May dumpage, so not really that super crazy quite yet for the bulls anyway. Let's see here. ETH just kind of on the futures, gapping it up, catching up with the weekend price, whatever. Litecoins, whatever. All these are the same shit, right underneath the 200 or the 55, pretty much across the board. I mean, it's really just like a big nothing burger. I mean, a lot of these just look like retracements, liquidation kind of breaks. And, I mean, this is lower highs, lower lows. I mean, it's not really that sexy on a lot of these charts. They're trying, but it's just not good enough for me to really get gung-ho and start putting in some, some risk at work. I'm kind of just going to keep waiting for this and see maybe if this week can confirm that we're going to get some more follow-through with this price action on the candles. Real close on the, it did close above the 21 EMA technically, but I mean, it's really just like right on top of it. So not very definitive. Kind of giving it up there, it looks like, towards the end of the day. And again, too, I'm a little concerned that equities aren't done with their sell-off shit. So if those start kind of selling off some more, I would look for some crypto to get slappeth Yeah, man, this is a terrible place for rejection on XMR. Right on a vol flash. It looks like this wants to come back and test lower 200s. We'll have to kind of see what's up there. ZEC at lower highs, lower lows. It's just not that sexy yet. Everybody's all super excited. Yeah, I get it. Whatever. It's been down for a long time, couple months. But I mean, it's not great yet. I mean, look at this terrible, stupid chart on Dogecoin. Just blah. How about dollar pairing? Yeah, blah. Looks like it's starting to roll over here. Let's zoom in a little bit. The vol flash we just talked about yesterday is in play. I mean, it's trying to barely hold on here. It really is, but just not that. It's just not that convincing to me. Not yet. And I mean, look at this. Just Hex getting worked. Come on, Richard. What's going on? Where's the pump, dude? It's down 50% from its highs. It's not looking that great. Come on. Come on, Richard. It is coming right to the 55 and the mama, though. So we might get a little pump here in the next, like this week sometime. I would not be surprised. A little pump to like 14 cents or something like that. All right, let's see here. Let's go to ES. What is that doing? Yeah, this is not a very sexy candle. We do close here on the official in 30 minutes. The futures don't close until 4 o'clock, but let's go to SPX. Yeah, not super great, man. This isn't a really great follow through either. It's kind of thought the ES would have a little bit more love here, but now we're kind of just making some lower highs, lower lows. I mean, I guess they're even highs and lower lows on the 3 hour rounded top kind of formation. I mean, this is not the picture of health and fitness. We've been here before. What's up, Mr. Scott? What do you mean we've been here before? Like you talking about the Pumpy McPumpsons on Bitty Bits? We kind of just like rally everyone's face off. It's back to normal. Everything's great. Oh yeah, I've definitely been here before. Yeah, but I don't like this either. This is kind of rounded top. I figured the momentum would kind of keep going if the bulls really had this going. Maybe this week they start pumping it up, but yeah, there's just something heavy about this chart too. And it's even more heavy on NASDAQ. You can see lower highs very clearly, lower highs, lower lows. Are we about to reach for another lower low on this little stab right here? Possibly. Anything back below this horizontal at 14,940, I would look for that to happen. I would look for a test down here around the 200 simple probably. And if it makes another lower body close on this structure, on this intermediate structure, we probably are going to keep selling off. I mean, this doesn't look super good. I did take a little bit of a short today on the pump for NASDAQ, so market caught a case of the pumps. It sure did. The coronavirus Delta variant pump. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, look at this. No momentum. You got some clear bearish divergence between this point and this point. So until it gets back above, really 15.1, this is a little bit heavy looking for shizzle. Let's go over to Dow. Ooh, Dow's actually already breaking down, making some lows. I mean, we got 30 minutes. Sometimes you get crazy snapbacks. Let's get real crazy and go to the crack time frames. What are they looking like? Oh. Ouch. All right, we're coming to that horizontal actually right now, it looks like, on NASDAQ. We might actually test this live on the stream. Let's see what happens here. It doesn't look great. It looks very, very heavy to me. And on the crack time frames, you got all the momentum on the downside. So it has been getting scooped up though. The last few times that it came down here, but it's still not very sexy. Still not very sexy. And if we cut through all these EMAs on this 3 hour, which closes at 5 o'clock, ooh, that would look pretty nasty as well. So be a little cautious here. Dow looks terrible. I do not like this chart at all. No momentum anywhere to be found on the 3 hour. Daily is pretty neutral as hell too. Pretty shitty. Russell, what are you doing, Rut? Rut's holding on to this trend line in the 10 simple, just barely. Will it break? If it does get back below 2210, I would look for a retest of the 2160-ish area. So that's a little bit concerning. Let's go weekly. I mean, this is just a sloppy chart. Nothing really has changed on the Russell that much, so I'm just going to move on. This is the chart that looks terrible as hell to me. I do not like this chart at all for Dow Jones trannies here. The trannies are looking pretty bad. People would probably talk shit about that. The trannies are looking bad, man. Well, sometimes that's just kind of how it is, isn't it? Unless you got the ladyboy trannies, right? Anyway, yeah, this isn't very sexy at all. Do not like this. Any price back below 14.2, and I'd be looking to test the 200, man. And I mean, there's something busted. This goes all the way back to May, like right before even the crypto sold off, and it's a little bit concerning that this is not getting no love. For some hopium, a downward sloping channel like this generally does resolve to the upside, but it's just kind of like, it could take a lot longer than you think, right? The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. That is a very true quote. Famous quote. Don't forget it. Let's see. Let's go back over here because I do kind of want to monitor this candle. Yeah, I might take this short off right here because this is a pretty good spot for some support. And I might just re-enter it whenever... just kind of checking it out here. I'm going to wait for this candle to close in 3 seconds. So does it got... Ooh, a little hammer candle. Yeah, I'm taking that off on the hammer. And then we might reassess here in a second. But I captured a pretty good swing on that. So I'm going to just take it. And a lot of fuckery happens at the end of the day, too. It could keep selling off more. It probably will since I just sold it. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't matter. The market doesn't care about my little micro bitch positions. Alright, so I'm going to take that off right there, and we'll just see what happens. I will re-engage this short, though, if we start closing bodies back below this horizontal. I will absolutely refire that up. Let's see, what else do we want to look at here? Yeah, this Dow Jones, man, this is just a terrible, terrible chart. I don't like this. We don't need transportation and logistics being so shitty. That is not the sign of health and fitness for the markets. There's also, VIX is also primed up, man. This little, like, saucer pattern at this major base. Yeah, I mean, dude, look at this. VIX has officially today given us, man, I might reopen that short just based off of this on any pumps here today that we get from this low. But, man, VIX is actually showing that we're about to get some spiky McSpikes in action here. How about VVIX is not as pretty, but it's also showing a similar posturing riding up this trend line. But it is very clear as day on the volatility index. This is looking pretty primo primed. Any price action above 20 bucks, this thing probably will go to 22 and beyond. And yeah, I mean, there's just something about this, man. This is definitely saucer basing pattern. You got this higher high, you got this just kind of incrementally just working its way up right here. I mean, yeah, VIX is primed up, man. Oil giving it up today. What is this? Man, getting slapped. Does it find support around 70 bucks? Yeah, for now. Anything back below 70, though, I'd look for this to probably even make a new low below $66. So not too sexy move on oil there. Didn't even couldn't get up to a new high, so we are starting to make lower highs. See if they can negate that this week. They'd have to get back over 74 bucks. This is another concerning chart for bulls on equities is bonds, which we were looking at last week, talking about this is probably about to spike up. And given with the VIX stuff too that we've been mentioning, this is very, very interesting, guys. I would be very cautious here too. Zoe Biding is happy to create. I don't even know who the hell that is. I'm gonna have to search that, I guess. Who's Zoe Biding? He must be some, clearly some kind of Chinese something. I don't even know who that is, man. Should I know who that is? Should I be able to spell? Joe Biden? Is that Chinese Biden? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Whatever. Pump in here. If we get another close above 166.10, man, watch out. Watch out for equities. I would look for a pretty swift down move in equities if we get one of those this week, which kind of looks like we're working there. ZN is already doing that today. It's going to have to sell off pretty hard in the next hour or so for this to not engulf the rest of this business. So that's pretty interesting. Something's a little fishy, man. Something's a little fishy. Dollar finding a little support right here. Nothing really that crazy, though. Kind of just need to wait longer. Obviously, same's going to be with the euro. A lot of resistance right there at about 19 pennies. Yeah, I mean, this is a change of behavior in the structure, though. There's no doubt about that. You're making this nice. Usually when you see this kind of slow drift up like this, that usually does break out to the upside. But we did. Hey, we didn't. We broke down right here, and now we've taken out all the EMAs. Well, almost all of them. We did bounce right off the 55, but there's a lot of support right in this little pocket. So anything back below this 91.5 level, I would look for this to break down further. So that is an interesting chart. DAX looks like poop. This is just whatever, dude. This is rounded top mofo action right here, guys. I mean, until it gets out of this kind of little formation thing that it's making, and I mean, really to the upside, then this is going to stay intact with the saucer pattern. Anything back below, I'm sorry, rounded top. It's an inverted saucer. Anything back below this 15.1 area, man, whoop, I'd probably be looking for a test of the 200 simple. Big bounce today on Shanghai. Very, very strong bounce. But it is just at the top of the range, so it's kind of just whatever. We touch the bottom, put in a little abandoned island baby reversal type candle. Found support on it, and pretty nice pump over here. But we're just right up at the top of the range, so nothing to really get out of that. Gold just chilling. Gold looks real sexy as long as it can stay above 1800 right here. I really like this chart. But anything back below 1800, though, I do think it comes back and tests this horizontal. Let's see. The 2-day, which is my favorite time frame on gold, does look very sexy and also agreeing with that 1800 level. So if we can get, let's see, this 2-day actually does close in an hour. So not the best candle, but it is finding support on all the EMA structure right here at about 1810. So not too shabby. Silver kind of chilling. It looks like silver's basing right here. This is a very lovely candle, and price so far is accepting it right above this little cluster, so not too shabby. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, did we break down? Look at that. We did. We just tapped it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tappy. Give me a little tap. Give me a little tap, tap, tap. Uh-oh. All right, silver, though, back to this. I digress a little bit. Looks okay. I like that 2-day. I mean, I'm sorry, I like the daily. The 2 days, whatever. It's just kind of bouncing up into the EMA structure. Nothing too crazy there. Let's look at GDX real quick. GDX, little pumpage. Man, if GDX can get back over the mama, I would look for probably a stab back up into the upper 30s. I do have some long GDX now, and I'm just kind of holding that after this basing. It hasn't really done shit since I put it on. Obviously, back over here, it's just been dead-ass flat for the whole month of July, so that kind of sucks, but hey, whatever. Patience. Platinum chilling here. I added to my position a little bit today with the platinum. So let me show you something. I don't know if we showed this on the last video. Where is it? Platinum to gold ratio chart. And you can see it's super incredibly low. This is pretty much the lowest it's ever been in its history. And I know this only goes back to the 80s for the futures, but there is more data you can find. And it's pretty much the very, very low end for a century on this is about where we are now. And so that coinciding well with the price action where we are, I'm taking a stab at this guy. Anything back below, probably about 1030-ish, I'll let this go. But right now, I do like the odds here. Easy risk management for myself. Palladium. Yeah, Palladium's kind of funky. The 3 hour looks really good on Palladium, though, for a stab up here, maybe to mid 27s. It really does need to get back above 2750, though, to get some legs on it again. So I'm probably going to wait on that. And Palladium's kind of hard to trade, too. It's a big product. Well, that's all. We already did that. And the world markets are kind of just very, very slowly drifting, mostly sideways. So pretty boring there. All right, let's go back over to the Nasdaqians. What are you doing, Nasdaqians? Oh, damn. All right, so this is going to sell off some more, it looks like. Oh, snap, dudes. We're getting brutal here. We're getting brutal. It's over. The market's going to zero. No, I'm just kidding. It does not look good, though. I'll tell you that. This is not a very sexy price structure. Oh, wow. ES dumping, Russell dumping, Dow dumping. Everything's dumping right now. So, yeah, ouch. Man, it's barely holding on. Anything back below this little local cluster here, it's probably going to get accelerated pretty quick to another 10, 30 points or so. Maybe even further. Looks pretty brutal. Looks pretty brutal. I mean, yeah, like this 3 hour, man. 3 hours was probably my favorite for equities and the futures. Time frame, like for lower time frames. I mean, you can see lower high, lower highs, lower lows. I mean, are we about to go make a new lower low? Probably. It looks like it. It really does. Looks pretty damn ugly. Pretty damn fugly, man. Alright, so do I need to add anything? I don't want to add any more of the platinum. I'm good on that. Let's see. Ouch. Ouch. Ah, you're killing me. Don't do that. No, they're not killing me, but I don't have skin in the, I'm not long or anything right now, so. Well, not on NASDAQ. I was short for a little bit, but... Oh, probably. Oh, God dang it. Yeah, we definitely don't want tech for Bitcoin bulls. We don't want tech to start rolling over. Oh, damn, Bitcoin's rolling over, too. I'm getting a little selling pressure here at the end of the day. Looks like the sell programs are coming in. I mean, I don't like this chart on Bitcoin, man. Just breaking this line, which is inevitable. It can't stay at this trajectory for forever. And so I do think this is probably going to come down and test another couple $1,000 lower. Yeah, I mean, look at this price accepting on these lows. And if this 3 hour closes like this and engulfs all these, then that easily opens up the door for a 37,000 handle test. And then we'll kind of have to reassess there. There is one interesting thing, though, that the 3 hour is attempting to cross the 200 and the 377. You know, now, is that my favorite time frame on Bitcoin? No, it's not. I prefer the 458, and that needs a lot more work. And that is still clearly very bearish. And I really don't like how this is shaping out right here, this formation. This looks like distribution now. The only way to change my mind now on this after breaking this trend line is we got to get back above 42,000. Other than that, I think this is going to get some sell side pressure to it. All right, I think that's probably it. I'm just going to kind of hang out a little bit here and look at some of my... I'm actually so light on positions, man. Like, it's actually one of the lightest I've been in a long time. Like you can see on my position list, look at this. I literally have 2 things, and they're both gold or metals related. That's it. And y'all seen this thing before where this whole thing is full, but right now it's just, I don't really like the market, man, where it's at. There's a lot of weird, funky stuff going on. It's just kind of odd. I'm not buying some of these pamps. Top traded. What we got in here? Nothing too crazy. CV Vaxxers, are they still pumping? No. Yeah, well, this one is. Pfizer, oh my god, I can't believe it. I prematurely exited this again, just like I always do. We were looking at this chart back over here, how super sexy it looked. Got in there, because it was lagging too. Nothing else was pumping with it, and this thing just has been taking off, man. I believe it's at all-time highs. Almost, pretty much right at it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. All-time highs are at about $47. So it looks like it's probably working its way up to 47 bucks. CVAC. You know, this is one I actually might take a stab on because it's just like right here, and it's pretty easy management on this biatch. Does this have good options on it? Let's go see. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. They're not the best, but you can get in there. Like let's see, let me go look. Looks like they only have monthlies. Never mind. They are a little bit wide, and there's pretty much next to no volume on there, which is surprising. There's quite a few people trading the 60 strike. Looks to be like the bigger one is around 60, and then the 75 strike have the most volume on them. Let's see here. See if I can pull up this chart. Oh my gosh. Damn, excuse me. Wow, dude, these calls are up there. It's in June? What? Interesting. Okay, well, you know, I might take a stab at some of those just cuz why not? Nah, I can't do that. That's only 18 days. That theta will be murder. I'm just going to go straight stock on this. I'm just going to take a little tiny position on this. I'm going to do like a quarter position for now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. Alright, let's do that. Oh, that filled immediately. Cool, thanks. I hate when that happens. Alright, so I added this to the list. How about some of the CV stocks? Wow. Oh, man, this thing is still pumping. Look at this biatch. Just beautiful chart, man. This is super sexy. Comes up into the EMAs opening up. You got, I mean, dude, this has been beast mode in the upper $5 range. Just pumping, dude. See if it can close high today. It only has 8 minutes, but see if it can close above this body. That would look pretty good for some continuation. Codex is actually looking super sexy too. Man, we were looking at it back over here. Kind of the same thing as CVAC, just being against the left of the chart. Not really much else looking sexy on it. Except, oh, hold on. Except this, all right, well, there was a little sign. I don't know if we talked about this or not on the stream. We might have, because you don't see this often, the DMI and the RSI, and cutting through all the EMAs on one candle. Whenever you see that, the bulls are very strong, or bears if it goes the other way. Usually just the DMI is just a lot slower mover than the RSI. So when you see them both get bullish on the same tick, it's pretty strong signal. And this thing looks like bulls are really bidding this up. This is interesting on Codex. Let's go to the options on this biatch. Does it have some? Does it have some? It does, and they're okay. They're okay. They're all right. They's all right. A little wide. Let's see here. What do we got? About 15s. The mid-teens, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like there is a lot of 15 strike volume here. So, is that something to fucks with? It doesn't get juiced up that much, though. Yeah, maybe I'll just buy the straight stock. Let's go out a little bit to September. See what September has. Yeah, not much volume on this on these options though. Yep. We'll just play a little bit of lotto here. Why not? Why not? All in. Mortgage the house. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely don't do that. Oh yeah, and the maker don't want to fill me up. He's trying to make me slap that bitch. He's like, bitch, hit the ask, okay? I said, I ain't giving you no deals. Alright, I think I'm gonna also do a little bit of stock on this. There's a 996. What is this? I'm just gonna enter slowly. Got about 10-15% risk on this. So I'm gonna do a little bit smaller of a position here. Then I'll add, that way it gives me a little wiggle room to add to it if it does go down a little bit. Alright, got a little bit of Codex. That was green lit. Now it's in there like some swimwear. Alright, they haven't filled me on the option though. They're gonna make me hit the frickin' ask, aren't they? Little bastards. Oh, whatever. It's only a penny. Yeah, they made me hit the ask. That's okay. Alright, so we got some of that going. Regeneron actually doesn't look as good. I mean, it's kind of like in a little box range over here, but not super great. As long as it's holding kind of this candle structure here at about 5. Wow, 560. This thing is expensive. Holy shit balls. Yeah, as long as it's kind of holding there, it looks okay, but not my favorite one out of some of those. Let's go back over to the market. Is DAX still holding on? I'm sorry, Russ. Oh my God, I'm special ed today. Yeah, we're trying to base out here, a little indecision doji. So, market's trying to chill here and defend it. The bulls are for now, anyway. See if they can continue to do so. It's not looking super great for him. Let's see. Damn, yeah, Dow says, nope, I'm done. ES says, nope, I'm selling off. So screw you guys. Just got to be careful here at the very end of the day. Like I said, there's a lot of tomfoolery that happens. Let's go look at the blockchain stuff. Coin, chilling. MicroStrategy, chilling, almost has a reset on the oscillators, so that's pretty cool. Haven't seen that in a while. We've been looking for that on a daily for a hot, sexy minute. And looks like this week we'll get it as long as we're above 600 by tomorrow's close. Like, even today it's going to give kind of a sloppy one, but I'd like to see tomorrow give a little follow through with that. My God, absolute. I think they missed a little bit, only by about 4,000%. Hey, not too shabby. Like, that matters. People don't give a shit about any of that in crypto. Yeah, not really that great. GBDC, what are you doing, GBDC? GBDC did not make a new high here. Okay, so that's a little concerning that it's just making even highs with the May sell-off area. Because if we go and we look at bits, it's made a high from that area. I guess, you know, maybe not the exact day, but let's see here. Yeah, and we're just even here on this. So that's a little bit concerning. Last time GBDC led the market too with making a lower high while everything else looked like it was pumping hard. So that is a little bit interesting. Anything back below this candle here in this gap at 31 bucks, I'd look for a pretty swift move down. Bitcoin still selling off a little bit. Oh man, we're about to get into the 38 thousands. Looks like we almost dipped there for a second. Pretty heavy. Wait, hold on. I'm going to look at the Fang Mans. And the market will be closed here shortly, yeah. Tesla pumping. Nice Tesla move here. This actually looks pretty damn good. Back above this 700-ish area. Back above that, it looks pretty nice, man. You can't hate on that for Tesla. Microsoft, it's kind of booty. Apple, kind of little, that's kind of booty too. Not really my favorite. Netflix, right in the middle of the stupid range. Who cares? Amazon, gap down below. As long as it's below 3,400, it's a little bit bearish, but I mean, we're just in this stupid range of the last year. So we attempted to break out. If this turns into a false breakout, man, we could be looking for a 3K and maybe even a little bit lower if this really wants to get going. Google looks okay. Kind of funky little pattern right here. Not my favorite. Facebook also looks a little funky too. Smashed on earnings, but the market didn't give a shit. So that kind of sucks. Hemp, what are they doing? Nothing. Nothing. How about financials? Have they been picking back up at all? No, not really. Not really. Wells Fargo kind of is resetting here. Like this. Oh, hello. Hello, end of market day. Oh, man, regional banking looks terrible. Man, it looks bad below mid-60s. JP Morgan doesn't look great. Goldman Sachs, kind of like Wells Fargo's chart, not super sexy. Yeah, nothing too crazy there, man. I'm not super excited about that. Let's go look at gun stocks. We haven't looked at those in a while. Maybe it's about time to re-enter the mania. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this could be it. If we can kind of hover above like the low 20s on Smith & Wesson, that doesn't look too bad. Beast Outdoors, yeah. This one looks, I mean, this one's just been continuation. Shit, this one's breaking out. CLAR. Not a whole lot of volume. Enough to play with. You just can't be getting too big in there. Let's see. Or just be wary of liquidity issues. Man, this thing is pretty beast mode, though. I don't have any issues with this as long as it's above about 26 bucks. This thing looks pretty damn good. Almost looks like it wants to come tap up here in like the mid 30s. So, interesting. Clara Claire Clean. Clown World, how's that looking for us? DoorDash, right in the middle of its range, pretty much right at its IPO price. Pretty lackluster. Snowflake actually looks like it wants to break out, oddly enough. That's kind of funny. IPO looks like garbage. Airbnb, garbage. Neo, garbage. Nikola, definitely, I guess, that fraud isn't settling well. Shocker, right? Well, what? There was fraud here? And it's like, really? Like, really? Wolf. Damn, Wolf. Wolf has got murder wrecked. I mean, I guess not murder wrecked. It's down 20. I mean, this is pretty much a pretty tight range, $5 range here, 25-30%. So it's not that crazy. But it is starting to get worked down by the EMAs. Yeah, it's not my favorite chart, that's for sure. ARC, booty. Planetaire, maybe if it can hold above this $20 range, it's okay, but not my favorite. The DMI read is pretty bearish. Man, these meme stocks, they are just so sideways. These are scary, man. I'd be scared to short these, I'll tell you that. You got higher highs kind of here, a little wick high, and then a nice body one. And it's kind of making higher lows for now, too. I don't know. I'd be very cautious and definitely wouldn't be shorting this. Don't short a dull market, remember? Remember what happened with Bitcoin? People thought you could short down in the hole like it was without confirmation of a breakdown? Yeah, then they got their faces ripped off. AMC looks a little heavier. It actually looks pretty bad, below 40 bucks. Not my favorite. FOMO, total garbage chart. And Fizz. Fizz actually looks okay here. Let's zoom out a little bit. We got new support on the weekly. Yeah, kind of. About 42 bucks. 43. Yeah, like 43 bucks, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I'd just be real cautious about everything until we see what happens with these markets. See if they're going to bounce off these major horizontals. So look at that big old candle, girthy candle. This is probably going to get some follow through back up over here and close to 15K. Maybe it'll give me another chance to short this pig. We'll see. All right, I think that's it for today. Final thoughts. Bitcoin, best hold on right here on the 10 simple at about 39,000. Otherwise, I do think that we're going to the 37 handle. And this is starting to look pretty bad. This is starting to look like a little distribution. We make some new lower lows off the structure. It definitely starts to stink that way. It's a little early to definitively call that, but it is definitely working its magic to that. And what we definitely don't want to see is this to be lost, this momentum, and start coming back below 50 on the RSI. And obviously getting this back into the neutral zone. And, you know, like we've been talking about the last few videos, I mean, this is just so aggressive, man. That's just usually not a good sign. This isn't sustainable price action. So, best thing that we can do for bulls, I think, right now is just hover for a little bit above 37, this horizontal, about 37.5. So, just have to kind of see what happens there. Yeah, and the biggest concerns with the markets is the VIX chart. The VIX 3 hours poised for a pop, and the bonds are also agreeing with it. So you have a couple of things that are looking a little bit suspect for mega bulls in equities. So be a little careful on that. And I think that's it. Probably missed some stuff. You know, can't always look at everything. Real estate. Oh, DHI actually looks like it's doing a reset for DH Horton. That's interesting because they've looked like pretty shit for a while. Whoa. Whoa, man. What's this? Housing is getting some mad love. Like, wowza, KB Homes. Hey, shit, maybe housing is a decent play coming up here. We got a couple nice charts building up. So I'm going to throw one of these on the watch list so I can remember to look at that tomorrow. DH Horton, I definitely like anything coming back into the low 90s on this. Looks pretty damn good. So, interesting. Wouldn't have guessed that. How about solar stocks? What are they doing? This window down there? Ah, dang it. Look at that window popped up again out of that 6. We can't get no love. Looks like the bulls aren't going to let us get it below 6.5, really. So, oh well. Maybe we can get one more attempt. I do think solar has a... man, shit, took this one off too early, too. This one's just been running. Very beautiful chart. For solar... Generac finally rolled over a little bit. Maybe gives us a buying opportunity coming up. Nova's all right. Ooh, I like this one. Atlanta Sustainable Infrastructure. Atlantica. Whatever. I do like this chart. This looks pretty nice. Any dailies back above 41 bucks, man. I'd look for probably 45 and beyond. One's okay. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. In phase, that one looks all right. Almost has confirmation. Kind of a little rejection today, but right above 190 on a daily probably gets us running some more. This one might be at an interesting spot here. Not that there's much oscillator help or nothing, but just looking left, man, you got this pretty nice support right around mid $12. So interesting stuff. This one actually looks pretty good too. Huh. I have to go look at that tomorrow. Maybe we get some opportunities in the solar space there. Yeah. Weed stocks, they're just getting monkey hammered. Nothing really going on there. Zine is trying to hang out. This one is also kind of sexy as long as it's holding about 430. I actually kind of like this. Let's look at the weekly. We got any weekly help? No, not really. Not really. So, not as sexy. I never like when the high time frames don't have your back, man. All right, I think that's it for today. Awesome, much love. I'll see y'all guys mañana, and have a happy Monday. Z-Rex out. Peace.